This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, another new restaurant is getting ready to open its doors. We'll tell you all about it next. Happy Friday and welcome to FYI. I'm Ken Cara. We start with some news headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. He has voiced his concerns about the growing crisis of illegal immigration, children crossing the U.S. border from Mexico. And now Congressman Lou Barletta plans to visit the U.S. border with Mexico on Thursday, July 3rd. Barletta will attend a field hearing of the House Homeland Security Committee to discuss the crisis. The local lawmaker says that he will seek answers to questions that raise serious issues of national security, health, and apparent human trafficking infractions. Barletta says, quote, "I want to see with my own eyes what is going on. I have grave concerns about the risks to our national security resulting from the growing problem of tens of thousands of illegal immigrant children amassing at our southern border," unquote. There will soon be new life for a popular eatery in the city of Hazleton. What was once Ferdinand's Family Restaurant on 15th Street in Hazleton will soon house another restaurant, Eddie's American Diner. Owner Dick Ramos invited our camera inside to get a sneak peek at the beautiful renovations underway. Renovations that include a new floor and booths and a new parking lot. It will also feature a waterfall, small bar, and an outside patio. Ramos, who came here from New York, also operates DXT Transportation in Hazleton. The restaurant will feature American Italian cuisine and a family atmosphere. Ramos has hired an executive chef from New York who has worked at several prestigious restaurants. He plans to keep the family tradition of a family-owned business and tells us he is proud to be here and is trying to make a difference. The new Eddie's American Diner is tentatively looking to open for business sometime next month. We will keep you posted. While Hazleton is getting a new restaurant, West Hazleton is getting a new playground. Sort of. West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt says the borough has received $100,000 in grant money that will allow for a complete renovation of the 5th Street playground, with $80,000 coming from the federal government and $20,000 from the borough itself. The mayor tells FYI that all new playground equipment and benches will be installed. The renovation should take about 3 weeks. Until then, the 5th Street playground in West Hazleton will remain closed. The Hazleton Area School Board passed its 2014-15 budget last night, a budget that will mean a tax hike for residents in 2 of 3 counties within district. By a 6-3 vote, the board approved the new spending plan, which will increase school property taxes in Luzerne and Carbon counties and provide a slight decrease for residents in Schuylkill County. Taxes in Luzerne County will go up by 2.9%, the maximum amount allowed under the Act 1 Property Tax Relief Act. Board President Robbie Wallace says the hike will add approximately $35 per year for a Luzerne County property valued at $109,000. Carbon County residents will see an approximate 2% hike. In Schuylkill County, added tax revenues from the expiration of the Keystone Opportunity Zone tax abatements will actually result in a tax decrease of about 1.47%. While Independence Day is 1 week from today, you can enjoy a great fireworks display this Sunday, June 29th, in the borough of Frackville. The Frackville area fireworks will take place at the Little League Softball Complex. In addition to the fireworks display, community organizations will also sell food and refreshments. Several streets in the borough will be shut down in preparation for the fireworks display. The list is up on your screen now. Concession stands will open at 5 p.m. on Sunday, with the actual fireworks display starting at dusk. The rain date for the annual event is Monday, June 30th, and everyone is invited. Speaking of fireworks, West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt wants to remind residents that no fireworks are allowed within the borough limits. The mayor stressed that the borough does not sell permits for fireworks, and therefore anyone caught using fireworks in West Hazleton will be fined. The Greater Hazleton Historical Society will host an open house this Saturday. The event will highlight a new section of the museum that will feature trophies from the former Hazleton High School, West Hazleton High School, H.F. Greeby, and D.A. Harmon Junior High Schools. The items were donated by the Hazleton Area School District. The open house is tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at the Greater Hazleton Historical Society on North Wyoming Street in Hazleton, and there is a small charge for admittance. As we have been reporting, What's Your Name? The traveling preacher is back in our area, and as Lisa Sugar learned, he is now looking to strengthen the bond with members of the Hispanic community.
Today I'm pleased to welcome back What's Your Name? The the traveling preacher. He's been all over the world, was in the Hazleton area a few years ago, is back. You recently saw him with Kenny Kara talking here on FYI and on the Sam Lassant Show as well. And what's your name? You are now taking on a new mission, I guess. The population has changed, the demographics, since you were here the first time. So you and Amilcar Arroyo, a very prominent businessman in the Hazleton area, have teamed up that you want to introduce yourself to the Hispanic community.
And especially through the introduction of my friend Amilcar Arroyo. And the plan is we're going to walk the streets. We're going to go Wyoming and Alder and to the businesses. And what we'd like to do is put out the word that anybody who's interested to be there. Because the general idea is to help with our relationship with each other. A big part of the problem is our distance with each other. If we were together as the two communities, as one community, then we can help alleviate and help change the situation, especially by the grace of God. So that's the plan. This Saturday after next, on July 5th, that we go on the streets, and you are very welcome to pray with us and be with us if you'd like.
What's been the response thus far that you've been here and you've met some members of the Hispanic community who were like not sure who you were because they weren't used to seeing you here like we were?
Well, you know, I think that oftentimes, like when I first came here, people are a little timid and are unsure. So the idea is to get to know each other. Now, they do know, for example, that I participate in the church and go to Mass and was part of the Corpus Christi procession that we had, and that's helped. So gradually I'm getting to know the community and they're getting to know me.
All right. Well, if you would like to get to know what's your name, you can do so anytime when you see him on the street. But in particularly, next Saturday, July 5th, he and Amilcar Arroyo will be making their way through the many businesses on Wyoming Street, on Alter Street as well, and saying hello.
That'll start, I'm sorry to step on you there. It's starting at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So we can meet at the Spanish building. What do you call that again? It's Cien La Broad. So the building right across from where Don Amilcar and El Mensajero is.
Oh, at the Downtown Business Exchange.
So at the Downtown Business Exchange at 12 o'clock we'll begin and start going down the streets in Wyoming and Alder and where God leads.
All right. So if you'd like to come out, do so.
And now from the desk of the Superintendent of the Hazleton Area School District. The district will host another open registration for new students entering kindergarten through 12th grade. The open registration is also for students transferring from parochial or private schools or any student who transferred out of the district but who will return for the 2014-15 year. There is no appointment needed. However, you must register online first and bring the required documents for registration. Students cannot be registered without the required materials. Complete details are available on the district's website or by calling the phone number on your screen. Well, the news never stops, so make sure over the weekend you visit facebook.com/FYI News 13 and pick up a standard speaker. Tomorrow you can read all about Hazleton's 4th of July celebration, so pick up the standard speaker Saturday edition. Coming up next on FYI, we'll hit the links at Sand Springs and get some tips from a pro. And later in sports, we have more District 18 Little League highlights for you and some news out of Coca-Cola Park in Allentown.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hi, I'm Chuck Jumpeter, golf teaching pro here at Sand Springs Golf Club, and I'm here today to help you lower your handicap with the Sand Springs Golf Tip of the Week. Today's tip is putt it from the sweet spot. The putter, just like every other club in the bag, has a spot right in the center of the face where you'll get the truest roll and the best performance. And just about every putter, like mine, has a little line that'll help you mark that. Well, here's a couple of drills that will help you putt it from that sweet spot. If you notice what I've done here, I have 2 tees in the ground, and those 2 tees are just about the width of my putter apart. So the practice drill you want to do to make sure you're hitting the ball in the center of the putter face is place your golf ball in between those 2 tees. Now, as you can see, I also drew a line on my ball. It's one of the few training aids you can use legally during a round of golf. I'll point that line at my target, and now I'll putt so that I don't hit either tee with the putter. I'll line up the line on the ball with the line on the center of my putter and just make my stroke to not hit the tees. and it helps keep the ball on line. Make sure you're hitting it on the center. The braver you get, the closer you can move the tees together. As you do that, you'll sharpen your striking of the ball and get a much truer roll. Thank you, and until next time, hit them straight and far.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
A wise person once asked, if God's not a Penn State fan, why is the sky blue and white? Notre Dame fans, you know where you can find me, Ken at SSPTV.com. And I think we all can agree, though, today was a beautiful day. Here's our weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, a slight chance of showers before 9 p.m. and maybe a thunderstorm as we get down to 63 degrees. On the extended forecast, it looks like a nice Saturday. Expect mostly sunny skies, high at 79. Saturday night will be clear as the temperatures go to 60. On Sunday, 20% chance of showers, and then we will get up to 80 degrees. Sunday night, again, 20% chance of showers. The low is 59. On Monday, another chance of showers and thunderstorms. The high is 80. Monday night, we'll get down to 64. There may be some rain in the area on Tuesday. It'll be 83 during the day and 66 at night.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
A special conference is coming up in July. It is called The Empowerment of the Alpha Wolf, and it is all about lupus. Here today from the Pennsylvania Lupus Foundation is Cindy Donlin, who is the Luzerne County representative. Cindy, you organized this whole event last year. It was very successful, so now bigger and better this year.
Absolutely. We try to improve in each and every year. We're going to start out on the July 16th at the Sand Spring Country Club at 6:30 at night. Dr. Andrew Nurberg, who's a professor at Jefferson University Hospital, he's going to talk about the connection between God, your brain, and healing, and how our belief system affects our health. He was excellent last year, and I recommend anybody to come this year. When you come, you'll also be provided with a buffet dinner, and all that is $20 for lupus patients and $30 for anybody who does not have lupus. And it was a very successful event, and you'll have time to talk to them afterwards. We're going to have door prizes. The next day is the actual conference. Now, the reason why we call it Empowerment of the Alpha Wolf is that lupus in Latin is wolf, okay? And we wanted to provide patients with a way to advocate for themselves, to empower them to be able to take over their own cases and understand their condition. So that's what we call the Empowerment of the Alpha Wolf. There's going to be talks from a dermatologist. We have a nephrologist coming, kidney specialist coming. We have a microbiologist coming. We have a neuropsychologist coming in to talk about how the immune system is affected by your brain and how stress can affect your immune system. We have a microbiologist coming about how to tell the difference between Lyme's disease and lupus and how you can tell the difference between an infection and lupus. We have interpreting lab results. Bring your own blood work. We'll help you interpret what's the difference between a CMP and a BMP. Skin conditions such as psoriasis. We have Dr. Schleicher coming to discuss dermatology. We have a kidney specialist in the afternoon, and we also have a teacher how to deal with kids with chronic illnesses. We will be providing you with a lunch and breakfast and snacks, all for $20 for lupus patients and their family, and $30 for people that don't have lupus. And if you want more information, you could call me, and you could register online. We also are taking credit cards this year, and the money we raised from the Taming of the Wolf Festival is actually what's helping us to pay for this conference. So you'll see that the money is going right back into the community and providing support and education to the people in the local area.
All right, Cindy, and the deadline to register is July 10th.
Yes, July 10th, which you told me that was your anniversary. Everybody send her a card.
All right, so no laughing matter, though, very serious for the Lupus Foundation. For the Empowerment of the Alpha Wolf, again, it's July 16th and 17th, and that's at Sand Springs in Drums. Cindy said July 10th. Please call her and register or go online and be involved, find out some information. If you or a friend or family member may have this or you suspect it, you want to know more about it, now is the time to do it, and this is a great place to do it at with all these specialists all in one place under one roof. So give Cindy a call, and hopefully this will be another tremendous success.
A flapjack breakfast to benefit the West Hazelton Fire Company will be held tomorrow morning from 8 until 10 a.m. at Applebee's in West Hazelton. The cost is $7 per person, $5 for children 12 and younger. You can get tickets by calling the number on your screen, or they will be available at the door. Here's your midday daily winning lottery numbers. The daily 981, the big four 4947, Quinto 48133, Treasure Hunt 2, 3, 5, 22, and 28. Sports is next.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
I am so jealous of Russ Kanzler. Yes, because he's good at baseball. Yes, because he's on a video game. And yes, because now he gets to wear one of those cool hats with a strip of bacon on them. After being released by the Yankees, Russ Kanzler is now a member of the Philadelphia Phillies organization. He was assigned to their AAA team, the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. He was 1 for 3 with a walk in his Iron Pigs debut as they beat Rochester 1-0. We'll have to check in with Kanzler very soon in the Lehigh Valley. The rain went away and the District 18, 11, and 12-year-old All-Star Little League Tournament continued last night. Hazelton and Whitehaven played a great game at Coryell Stadium. The game was scoreless until the top of the 5th when Whitehaven put 3 runs on the board. Here is a steal by Colby Jones, swipes second, and then Mark Merrick comes up and says, "Don't worry, buddy, you didn't run for nothing." He drives in the run. To the top of the 6th, Hazelton's Eric Lopez hits one out of the park off the water tower just above the Little League logo. Free Farmers Iced Tea, Snaps Pizza, Jimmy's Hot Dogs, and third base hoagies for everyone. Just kidding, don't call them about this, but what a shot by Lopez. JJ Bindis whacks a double here to drive in a run. All of a sudden, it's a 1-run game, but Whitehaven holds on for a 3-2 win. After the game, we spoke with Whitehaven's manager about their success on the base paths and one of Hazelton's managers about their comeback effort.
We're a pretty versatile group. We have our boppers. You know, we have guys that can put the ball at a park, but we always pride ourselves in good base running, aggressive base running. You know, quick decisions on the base paths, and you know, it's our job to put the guys in positions to make plays, and you know, we were able to do that tonight. But yeah, small ball, big ball, doesn't matter. You know, whatever the game dictates, that's the way we're going to play.
Well, unfortunately, it took us that long to get the bats going. Once we did, you saw what we could do. Just some of the balls we hit were right at people. Give credit to Whitehaven. They made some nice plays. They fielded the ball clean in the infield. You know, we had some unfortunate errors here or there, and you know, ball that could have gone, you know, one way or the other, and it's a different ball game. You know, the 1 run. We're not going to bow our heads. We're not going to hold. We're going to hold our heads up high. We played a great game. They're a good team. Their pitcher pitched great. Our pitcher pitched well. What more could you ask for? 3-2 game.
So Whitehaven moves on in the consolation bracket and Hazelton is eliminated. Let's see what else happened in District 18. Here's more results from the consolation bracket. Valley West beat Anthracite and Freeland topped West Hazelton, so Valley West and Freeland will play at Freeland tonight. Jim Thorpe, they beat Hazel Township, so they will play at home against Whitehaven. The 2 games in the winners bracket tonight will feature Franklin Township at Tawamensing and Valley East at Tamaqua. In the 9 and 10-year-old tournament last night, Valley West and Valley East scored a bunch of runs. West got the win. Freeland, they slid past West Hazelton, and these games were in the North tournament. In the South tournament, Franklin Township beat Tri-County, and Jim Thorpe got the win over Tamaqua. I'm being taken out of this game now, and coming in to replace me, it's Ron Marchetti with Short Shots.
I watched 2 World Cup soccer matches yesterday. Hi, everybody. On this final Friday of June. As you can see, I'm really trying to get into soccer these days, but it's not that easy. The USA lost to Germany 1-0 yesterday, but they still advanced to the round of 16. I have no idea how. All I know is that 1 goal was scored in 90 minutes. When the following match, Belgium beat Korea 1-0. 180 minutes, 3 hours, 2 goals. Mother of God. For me, it was like being stuck in traffic for 3 hours, but I think I figured it out. A 2-0 lead in soccer is like a 31-0 lead in football. Anyway, the USA will meet Belgium on Tuesday at 4 p.m. This is Short Shot, so let's review this week. Portugal rallied to tie the USA in a real barn burner, 2-2. They did it in the final 30 seconds, which was the latest tying goal in World Cup history. But now we are over that, since we are in the final 16. What else? Michelle Wie won her first major golf tournament, the Women's U.S. Open in Pinecrest, North Carolina. Pittsburgh Penguins captain Sidney Crosby won his 2nd Hart Trophy as the NHL's MVP. Crosby also collected the Art Ross Trophy as the National Hockey League's scoring champion and the Ted Lindsay Award as the Player's Choice for the NHL's most outstanding player. LeBron James has opted out of his final 2 years on his contract with the Miami Heat. James is the 19th highest pro athlete in America. I think he will be changing that soon. San Francisco Giants pitcher Tim Lincecum pitched his 2nd career no-hitter, both against the Padres. Vanderbilt won the College Baseball National Championship. Andrew Wiggins of Kansas and Jabari Parker of Duke were number 1 and 2 in the NBA draft. And finally, Russ Kanzler has signed with the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, and he got his first hit for the Pigs last night. That's it for this night. The Historical Museum is open tomorrow 10 to 3, $5 admission, 3 for kids. Still money, be a good sport, and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, happy 41st birthday to Anthony DeGangi of Freeland. He celebrates on Sunday. This wish comes with love from Mom, Dad, Patty, Joe, Uncle Frank, and friends. Also tonight, happy birthday Dolores McCauley. This wish comes with love from your husband, Edward, and sisters. And happy birthday to Abraham. Another announcement, St. Joseph's in Shepton will be holding their block party on Saturday, June 28th and Sunday, June 29th. They'll be having live entertainment with great ethnic food, raffles, and much more. And finally, you're invited to an Applebee's Flapjack fundraiser breakfast to benefit the West Hazleton Fire Company on Saturday, June 28th from 8 to 10 a.m. Cost is $7 for adults, $5 for kids 12 and under. More information, please call 570-455-3696. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Lillian E. Ritter, formerly of Weatherly. Funeral is Saturday at 11 a.m. from the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Joan Zitch of West Hazleton. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Samantha Blashock of Mahanoy City. Services are private and under the direction of the Louis D. Truskowski Funeral Home. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazleton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Carmen Fort of Sugarloaf. Carmen, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
Mother of God, I tried explaining soccer to Ron Marchetti today. I guess I'll have to do it again on Monday. Well, the show's over for today, but remember to tune in this weekend for FYI Weekend. We're going to talk with an internationally known singer-songwriter. We'll also see what's going on with the Mountain Council of Governments. We'll stop by Nescapec State Park and go to a camp that combines sports and spirituality. I hope to see you this weekend. Until then, take it easy, everyone.